Baka magic-magic nga yun eh. Pinagtatakahan nga namin, tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, yung bakit mag-automated election system na kasanayan na natin na manual kapag barangay at SK? Bakit biglang may automated pilots tayo?
That's right, Madam Chair. There was a House resolution uh, calling for the Commission on Election to conduct the automated election for the barangay and SK.
So it came from the House.
There was, yes, Madam Chair.
Yes, may I know who the author was so that we can trace it?
Yeah, Madam Chair, it was Congressman P.D. Barsaga.
Yes,
of,
that's right. He's
okay.
my counterpart in the Oversight Committee, in the Joint Oversight. I think he found it unwieldy and time-consuming to do it manually, given that his barangays are enormous. Is that correct?
Based on the resolution, yes, Madam Chair. But we disagreed. We said we cannot conduct the automated election in the entire country for the BSKE at this point. We have no budget. We have no resources. We cannot procure the necessary documents and materials for purposes of the barangay and SK, and only we have 98,000 machines presently. We will have to lease the additional machines in the event that there will be an automated barangay and SK elections.
I'm a little perplexed. Does that mean na yung iba, yung malalaking barangay, may plano kayo kung okay yung pilot testing, may plano kayo na maging automated, samantalang yung maliliit at yung karamihang barangay mananatiling manual? Ganun ba yun?
Madam Chair, if I may, there are certain barangays with three or more polling places, Madam Chair, not unlike in small barangays that the canvassing are usually done in the polling place by itself, in the elementary school. So wala pong transmission of the results. There will be just in case, based on our pilot testing guidelines, there will just be manual uploading of the results. In big barangays where there are three or more polling places, halimbawa po sa isang barangays, may 4 na schools. Yung 4 na schools na yun po, isa lang po ang canvassing area po doon, maaaring sa isang eskwelahan doon sa 4 na eskwelahan na yon. We are going to conduct canvassing in that particular polling place, in that particular elementary school. So we have to manually upload the results from the 3 barangays so that this will be consolidated in that polling.
Yes, I understand. But if you're going to automate it, yung transmission, yung voting, automated.
Yes, sir.
Pagkatapos yung transmission dun sa canvassing precinct,
Manual.
automated din?
No, Your Honor. Manual uploading only.
Manual. Tapos pagdating dun sa canvassing, manual or automated?
Automated, Your Honor. There will be a consolidation system that will consolidate the results, uploading from the SD cards the results.
Is there a real savings in time and cost?
Based on our time and motion study, if you're going to conduct manual election, if we are to finish the voting by 6 o'clock, we are going to complete the counting by more or less 9 to 10 o'clock in the evening. If you're going to automate, just like our previous experience, by 6:30 to 7 o'clock, if the voting is to end by 6, then we will have the result already by the precinct.
Yes, Senator Tulfo, please.
Yeah, Chairman Garcia, anong difference dun sa manual uploading versus automated? Dun sa manual, hindi kaya magkakaroon ng problema dun, discrepancy? Kasi may human intervention?
Thank you very much, Madam Chair, Your Honor, sa question po na yon. When you say po, Mr. Chair, Madam Chair, Your Honor, manual uploading, you are going to get the SD card, and the SD card will be physically brought to the canvassing area. So if po, Madam Chair, nasa polling precinct na ito, yung machine, you are going to get the SD card and bring the SD card doon po sa canvassing. So, manual or physical intervention will only happen doon sa pagdala po ng SD card, sa pag-manually upload. We cannot po transmit electronically because it will cost a lot of money po. Mas mahal po kapag electronic transmission. So siguro po, tama po yung fear din po, Your Honor, Madam Chair, ay yung pagdadala lang ng SD card pagdadala ng SD card from one precinct to the canvassing.
Doon magkakaproblema, Chairman Garcia, yung hawak-hawak yung SD card at ita-transfer doon sa lugar na kung saan ita-transmit na, baka magkaroon ng salisihan, magkaroon na ng kung ano ng magic-magic, ika nga. So, how can we avoid that, sir?
Madam Chair, Your Honor, before po manually i-upload yung pong SD cards, the machines will be printing again just like the ordinary automated election, 30 election returns. And therefore, before the SD cards will be brought to the canvassing center, which is very near the polling precinct, all the candidates, representatives or watchers will be entitled to copies of the election returns.
So, nandun po sila, allowed sila magbantay at
Yes,
i-monitor po yung transfer para bago i-upload.
Yes, Madam Chair, Your Honor, that's right.
Okay. Yun lang po, Madam Chair.
Yes.
Makasingit. Sige po, sorry. Later. Later na po, Madam Chair.
Sa bagay, hindi pa naman natin testo, no? Kailan ninyo balak i-testing na ito? Anong may date na ba?
Madam Chair, Your Honor, during the conduct of the BSKE also, simultaneous with the BSKE, doon po kami magpa-pilot test with two barangays.
You're going to do this in October 30 also?
Yes, Madam.
Sabay-sabay? Hindi ba napakagulo?
We are going to have only 3 places.
No, but I'm confused. Is this a pilot or if you're doing it on the same date, it's the actual election?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Tama ba yun? Aren't you required to pilot all new experiments?
Madam Chair, we can always pilot outside.
Didn't you pilot it previously? I've never heard of a pilot during the election at the same time with the same results. That's no longer a pilot.
Yes, Your Honor. Only in 2 places in Dasmariñas, Cavite, Paliparan, and one in a very large barangay, and in Project 6.
Of trying another way of doing things aside from the purely manual method that we've been accustomed to. Pero, kung ite-testing yan, dapat naman unahin sa election, no? Huwag naman mag-testing during the election, nakakatakot naman yata yan. Baka magic-magic nga yan eh. Hindi pa tayo sigurado kung paano mag-work. Siyempre, iron out pa yung detalye, yung transmission, sino magbibit-bit niyan. Ang COMELEC, wala na naman sasakyan. Kanina naman sasakyan ilalagay yung mga SD cards na mahiwaga. Can we please not pilot during the election proper?
Actually, Your Honor, that's right. We merely approve in principle, the NBank, the conduct of automated BSKE in 3 areas, but NBank had not yet approved the guidelines for the conduct. And therefore, during our discussion, by the NBank, I do not want to preempt the action of the NBank. Definitely, surely a member or members of the NBank will raise this issue that we should conduct the pilot test ahead of the BSKE.
Yes, we've piloted every single experiment that the COMELEC has undertaken. And these are very large places, di ba? Dasmariñas, Cavite, isa na yun. Ang lalaki ng barangay sa Quezon City, itong Pasong Tamo ang nandito. May ikatlo pa raw o talagang 2 lang to?
2 lang po, Mr.
Yun na
Chair.
kinakabahan kasi yung mga taga Quezon City at yung Dasmariñas kung paano gagawin. Yung pala, eleksyon na mismo. Alalahanin pa natin na October 30 ang eleksyon, undas. So, mas lalong magulo yung panahon na yun. May pilot, may hindi pilot, tapos may papunta rin sa semeteryo na milyon-milyon. Paano ba yun?
Yes, Madam Chair, we will definitely take seriously the advice of the good the chairperson, because we are going to still approve the guidelines, Madam Chair. And therefore, what we are saying is we are going to pilot test. Pilot in the sense that this is the first time in the history of our barangay and SK election to conduct automated pilot test, automated election in 2 places. But we are going to test whether it is really feasible before the October 30 barangay and SK elections.
Yeah, yeah.